I'm sorry. Okay, stop.
No, that's not like action.
Oh, okay, well, you know what's going to add it because everybody knows Dominique. Okay, well, hello, everyone. Welcome to this amazing information. Um, Now I'm gonna tell you guys something. I've been knowing Dominique Barbie for almost 10 years now. And when I say this is one of the best business partners I have ever had, she has literally worked together, has helped me hit six figures, seven figures, and too many amazing figures in my lifetime. I probably would not have never made that much money without her. And I'm just being honest and telling everyone the truth. So she's phenomenal leader. She really cares about people. She wants people to make money. So I am glad to bring her to you guys, which I'm pretty sure you all guys love and know her. You here, and I'm gonna let you take it away, Dominique.
Thank you, Selena. Yes, hi everyone. It's Domonique Barbie here. Of course, you know my name if you're on here. If you don't, and someone else invited you, be prepared to get some really good information. The reason I wanted to do this call, it is a private behind the scenes call. So if you're on here, we're gonna do multiple phases. All right. So if y'all don't know me, I'll just do a quick recap. I've been online for about over 10 years. And I struggled online. I was making $7 an hour at McDonald's, and I found out that you can make money online. Long story short, I tried to make money for 2.5 years, and I struggled. And I did this program, I did that program, and I did so many programs. I probably done over 100 programs. And finally, I got with the right people who knew what they were doing and knew exactly what to do. One of the big things online is that people need money and they need cash flow. So what you're about to see today is going to help you create cash flow. Also, there is a team build component to this. So anyone who gets involved with this at the beginning, you're knowing about this before thousands of people. I have a team that I'm growing right now. It's about 500 people in the Beerly program, if you're familiar with that. But if you're on here, okay, you're going to be in the first, I would say, 10 to 20 people, which are my top six-figure positions. Selena was one of my top positions in the company. I'm not gonna mention the name, but we had over 100,000 people in that organization, and she was one of my top people. So if you're on this call, or if you're watching the recording of this, I'm only gonna send this to people, the top 20 to 100 people, okay? But this one is a special call. And if you were invited by somebody else, then that means whatever that I'm going to help them with, I'm going to help you with too. So like I said, it's very powerful. I have $1 million funnel that I'm creating for this. And so if you get involved, you will have the funnel that goes along with it. And the funnel walks people through and everything. It helps like automate a lot of this, and it's powered by AI. So without further ado, if you need a pencil and pen, take notes, be prepared to ask questions if you have questions. But this is a private call. And if you do not get started after this call, I will say this: next week, I'm going to show this to at least 50 to 100 more people. So just know, if you don't get started after this call, then you're going to be behind those people. Okay. But we're not going to worry about that, because I know that you're going to like this and you will be able to make a lot of money. So Michelle, thank you so much. Michelle's one of the top earners in the company. She's been so gracious to come on here to do this little private mini launch for me. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And I thank you, Selena, as well. Without further ado, take it away, Michelle.
Absolutely. And so good evening, everyone again. Thank you so much, Miss Dominique, Miss Selena. Guys, what I heard Dominique say is get in position, because there is success in proximity. So she's putting you guys in front of this information. So certainly you should be honored. Like she said, it's a private call. And honestly, I've been in this company now about 3 weeks, and we're about to take this all the way to the top, because when you think about businesses and you think about what they need is what I'm getting ready to show you. And then Domonique also mentioned about, one of the ways to solve people's problems is, money, being able to make sure they have money in their hands. And so this is a way that even on a personal level, you can put money in your hands, but it's super rewarding because you're positioning other people. And so I'm going to bring the PowerPoint up, guys. As I do that, I'll share a little bit about myself. I've been in the financial services space now for about 7 years. I'm a former social worker. So kind of like Domonique, started out like the average American, just barely getting by. And I found this industry of direct sales, specifically in the financial services space. And we grew that to be on top in my the very first company I was in. And then, of course, we leveraged the industry to start investing, to get into, starting other businesses. And so we've been able to just do financially well in this space. And quite honest, guys, my husband built our business credit out during the pandemic. And so we started doing high ticket credit. God just favored us to get around some 7-figure truckers. And we, did very well with that. And then in the last, I'll say 8 to 10 months, it seems like people don't want to spend $5,000 for a class, right? They don't want to spend $5,000 to build their business credit. And so this just really fell in my lap. And so it just made sense. And so obviously, like Domonique is telling you guys, just if it makes sense, get started. It made sense for me because instead of charging people $5,000, we could come in with a more affordable price. And so I want to welcome you guys to FreedomPath. This is, the future of financial services. The company's owners brought together this concept of financial services and technology. So when I hear Ms. Barbie talking about, integrating funnels and using AI, guys, if you're not moving with the trends of the time, you are going to get left behind as an individual and a business entity. So this allows us to integrate the way people do money, move money, how money is transacted, specifically for those in the business world. And so what I want you guys to know also is we are in the head of something major. Right now, the global fintech industry is about a 389 billion with a B dollar industry, but in the next 6 years, by 2030, it's going to be 700 billion. So for those of us that are movers, those of us that are action takers and money makers, we will literally be able to set up legacy upon legacy upon legacy. And so, traditional financial systems just not meet the needs of people, and especially minority people. I'm also a loan officer, so I see people get turned down every day that look like me. But a lot of times it's just a lack of financial literacy. It's lack of, having the confidence to go apply again. And what we're doing here is going to allow us to help everybody, regardless of where they are in their finances. And so this company, FreedomPath, takes twofold. One, we look at the consumer because we know in order to start building and scaling your business, you got to have foundationally, you got to be right on paper. Your personal credit needs to be there. And I know even with the average credit score in America right now being about a 711, it is not that for our families. And so that means we end up living check to check. We end up, because of our subpar credit, being impacted by higher interest rates. And we're not as literate as we should be as a country when it comes to money, especially the fact that 66% of people can't pass a basic financial literacy test. And so I don't know if anybody was like me. I grew up in the projects. In fact, today is 4 years that my mom has passed, and she did everything she could to make sure I got a better quality of life, but I just pursued education. I didn't know until I got in this industry that you could make a whole lot of money. Okay. I just knew go to school, get a job, work, retire. And then I found entrepreneurship and my whole life changed. My legacy changed. In fact, before my mom passed away, the goal was to build her a house, and she succumbed to cancer, 4 years ago, right before I got her score to a 720. And so in honor of her, I'm going to actually build a duplex community, a multiplex community in my hometown to honor her. And we've already secured the land because of this industry. All right. And so this company, FreedomPath, guys, was founded just 2 years ago. All right. So don't, be cautious around that. They were just founded 2 years ago, but the owners are veterans in the industry. Ryan Ragland has been in the banking industry since 2008. His partner, who is the IT, the financial side, Kevin Carroll, over 25, almost 30 years in fintech. And so they came together, started this company. It's debt-free, it's privately owned. So there's no big corporations in their pocket. Like, we get to drive the direction of the company as we help 1 million people. And so I know for a lot of us, you know, credentials matter, where they have those A+ rated on the BBB and accredited. They got great Google reviews and also on Trustpilot. And so when I looked at this company, they were doing great things around funding. They weren't really building teams. So like Domonique said, there's a team component, and I'm going to tell you what's exciting about that in a minute. But we're about to disrupt the financial services space, period. You know, if you follow financial news, and I'm big on numbers and money and what's happening in trends, but I'll tell you, under the last 4 years of this current administration, the Harris-Biden administration, over 20,000 new businesses got started. Okay. 20,000 new businesses. That's about 440,000 new businesses starting every single month. You guys, businesses fail within the first 3 years. Why do you think they fail? They don't have capital. Why do they fail? They're not properly structured. They don't know how to infuse the money. They don't know how to scale. They don't have the resources. They don't have the financial literacy. They didn't have a mentor. They didn't have a coach. This is why this is a no-brainer opportunity, because we're going to make sure businesses don't fail. And we're going to do business, you know, in a non-traditional way. Typically, people go onto the TV and internet, but you just heard Domonique talk about creating systems where you can build a business online. If you're on the line tonight and you got a Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you got LinkedIn, put a 1 in the chat. You got any online resource that allows you to reach millions of strangers at one time, put a 1 in the chat. That's why we're about to be disruptive, because we're not putting commercial ads out, right? So we're going to simply allow you to become your very own funding broker. You're able to start your own financial services brokerage under this company, and you're able to get paid to empower people. You're able to get paid to impact folks who need an equal opportunity, and you're able to go out there and create income opportunities for yourself and other people. So take a screenshot of this, guys. This is the platform. We offer holistically everything a person needs to be able to tap into money, grow and scale their money, and make their money move, right? Whether it's a consumer or a business. So we have Freedom Wealth. Inside of Freedom Wealth, this is where your typical credit repair is, right? We're not a credit repair company, and we know some of you already may have credit repair under your umbrella. If you do, great. It's going to help you get a lot more loans done, okay? So if you don't, though, now you're able to go out to the average consumer who's struggling with their credit, who needs help managing their wealth, who needs to be able to budget, who doesn't have a will, who doesn't have a trust, who doesn't have a power of attorney, who doesn't know how to save money when they travel, who doesn't know how to save money when they shop. So that Freedom Wealth component is a holistic piece that offers a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be designed around the consumer and their money and the management of their money. And there are 66 other wealth building tools inside there. I absolutely love that section, because it shows you, you know, you can create a game plan on when you're going to totally be debt free, how to pay your mortgage off, if you're about to get a house, what's the best loan. So it's really, really extensive. But then we have Freedom Health. This is affordable healthcare. So we know a lot of entrepreneurs, guys, either don't have insurance, so your backup plan is don't get sick, okay? They don't have a backup plan, or they may be just paying, you know, too much for healthcare. And we know a lot of families that don't have that coverage. So we're able to come in a company. They have a course. You could take like 5 courses, and then you can offer Freedom Health. The Freedom BCA, I'm going to come back to Pay in Life, but the BCA is the Business Credit Academy. So like I was saying, we were doing high ticket, you know, DIY or done with you for people. And depending on their, you know, how much involved they were with my husband, that would determine if they paid $3,500 or if they paid $5,000. Well, the people who were paying the $5,000, he pretty much did all their stuff. $3,500, he brought them together in groups, and he taught them every single week in a group setting. But with this, they're going to get everything foundationally, how to make sure your business is structured, how to make sure you're not on anybody's intellectual property, how to make sure you got the right mailing address, the email address, to make sure you got your DUNS account, make sure you develop a strong Paydex score, make sure you know how to move through tier 1. A lot of people, even online right now, people are paying thousands of dollars for courses, and people can't even push past tier 1. I mean, we all can go get a Uline account. You know what I'm saying? We all can go get Granger, but how am I going to get to bigger money? And so the BCA shows people that, but guys, we give them a $50,000 aggregate funding guarantee. So once they complete the course, this company, FreedomPath, guarantees them that they will be in position to have at least $50,000 of money infused into their business. And then the freedom funding, we realize some people are going to already have their stuff together, right? They already have, a business credit score. They already have a strong personal credit score. If they need to be a personal guarantor, they got their business bank account. They've organized, like on paper, they look good. If you have those clients, you can take them immediately to Freedom Funding. This is our business funding solution. So we're able to get up to $100 million in capital infused into businesses. And we have, loan programs that not only, address retail and cannabis and nursing and every industry you can think of. It also addresses real estate, which I love because, that's where I'm playing at in this season. So you're thinking about fix and flips. We can fund. We can do new construction. We can do bridge loans. We can do DSCR. You want to go buy 30 buildings? We can support that through this platform, and we're able to get paid for not only sharing this, guys. When people get started, we're able to get paid very lucratively for all of this. So we have big bank money like BB&T, Fifth Third, but we also have hard money lenders. We have, private money. We have family trust money. And so they've been able to create a very strong network to make sure that our clients, and even us, because we're all business owners, right? Making sure we can tap into the money. Like I said, under this last administration, 20 million new businesses were started. Last year alone, SBA, we got SBA money too, by the way. But SBA funded $56 billion. And so what we know is this new president is very pro-business. So guys, we're in front of a wave here. We know that the new administration going to be pro-business, they're pro-technology, they're digital currency, all of that. So we got a huge, let me grab your mic. We got a huge opportunity on here to be able to help a lot of people. Now, Freedom Pay and Freedom Life, these are two services that are getting ready to launch. Freedom Pay is merchant services. So if you got somebody that's starting up a new business, they need to get out here in the marketplace, then you can offer merchant processing to them. And then obviously Freedom Life is going to give you the ability to come in and offer life insurance. So the company will pay for the training and the credentials if you're interested in that. But what I love is they give you the ability to choose. So you see all this stuff on the screen, the healthcare, we got a global travel club with savings on airfare, hotel, car rental, tickets, all of that, estate planning, business loans, credit restoration. You get to pick what you want to offer. So if you just want to offer funding and the academy, you can do that. If you want to focus in heavily on the Freedom Wealth, I know Selena is leveraging our AI credit repair. That's under Freedom Wealth, guys. People are able to go in, click a button, and they're able to now legally dispute the things that are on their credit. And that is not a white label. This company built that out themselves. They have a contract with the credit bureau. So once a person comes in, automatically their credit scores come in. They click a couple of little buttons, boom, boom, boom. They can either send their letters out, themselves print them off and send them off, or they can just send them off electronically. It's $2 per bureau, so $6, and they send them for them. But either way it goes, you get to choose. And what I love is, like I said, it's a business in a box. You get all the training support that you need to be able to succeed. You got, your own back office. You got a phenomenal leader like Domonique saying, hey, if you're ready to play, I'm going to put a system in place for you to play simpler. I'm going to put something in place for you to be able to really, really optimize the work you're doing online in the marketplace. And you get your own website customized, guys. You can carry your own brand. You want to co-brand with Freedom Path. If you're doing a big event, I'm going out, I'm talking to, I'm a vendor in a huge space with nothing but entrepreneurs, then obviously I want to bring their brand up. Or if you're on the line and let's say you're just starting out in business, your brand is not accredited, it's not verifiable, you definitely want to share their brand because they are, right? So it's three easy steps to get started. You simply are letting people know what you do. Hey, listen, I know you're a business owner, you need money. I know, you were shut down after COVID. Let me help you get back started on your feet. I know your church, I know you need a new roof, you need a van. Let me come in and help you. So you're just letting folks know what we have. You're going to direct them to the website. They're going to get signed up. You're going to get paid. And to invest in the business, guys, this is the part that blew my mind. They're not talking about come up with 12 grand, $10,000. I mean, like Dominique said, she's been in a bunch of things. And so every time she paid money, and I haven't been in a lot of companies, guys, but I've started business ventures and all of them take money to start. Okay. This company says $129 start your business tonight. $49 a month is your overhead. Like you can't even you can't get a logo. You barely can get Fiverr flyers for $129. Hello. So you're talking about $129 to start the business tonight, $49 a month overhead. That's your tech fee. And now with that, you're able to come into the money in a real way. So I call this company, I call this comp plan a grace comp plan because it's 5 ways to get paid. And this is a beautiful comp plan. I've looked at comp plans. I am a numbers girl. I've been in the tax industry for 6 years, so I look at numbers. This is my space right here. But this comp plan is nice and it's not complicated. So a lot of times, like if you choose to build teams in a company, you got to this title, net title, in order to get your title, and you got to reset every month, and there's retractions and all. This company is simple. Okay. So you get paid 5 ways: activation, residual, your cab bonus, you get a leadership match bonus, which is a check match, and then you get an infinity bonus every month. So let me show you how this works. Okay. So let's say you go out and you get somebody started. I showed you, told you guys to take a screenshot. Any one of those services that you sell, you're going to get 40% of the commissionable revenue. Okay. If you sell it, it costs $189, which is the Freedom Wealth. You get 40% of that. Okay. You go get a loan funded. The company's going to get paid basis points. That's a foreign term, except you're in finance, you understand that. But anywho, the company's going to get paid. You get paid 40%, whatever they make. Anytime the company make money, you're going to get 40% of that. Okay. On a monthly basis, if there's a product with a recurring membership, like Freedom Wealth, like the Business Credit Academy, you get paid 30%. Anytime they bill, you get paid. Okay. Now I've been in companies where, my residual was 3%, $3. They're giving you 30%. I've topped out where my residual has been 12%. So 30% is what you get. Customer acquisition bonus. So this is a CAB bonus. This bonus pays for any new product. Okay. So let's just break it down. I don't want to train you tonight, but let me just break it down. Every product has points assigned to it. For example, the Freedom Wealth has 1 point. Signing up a business partner is 2 points. When we first came over here, guys, they were given 1 point to sign up a business partner. So you don't get paid to sign up a business partner, but you do get paid a bonus if you sign up a bunch of them in a week. In fact, if you sign up 10 of them in a week, you get a guaranteed $2,500. So they were getting paid 1 point. I talked to the owner. I got them to approve us for 2 points, and we went crazy with this. Okay. So business partner, 2 points. The Freedom Wealth, which IE credit platform, the AI credit is 1 point. Business Credit Academy, 2 points. A person could buy it for the whole year. You get 3 points. A person could get funded and you get 5 points. So it's not saying you got to go get 20 people to get to 2,500. This is saying you need 20 points. So you could literally go out there. I think last week we had like 4 people that hit the 2,500. At least 5 got 1,000. I don't know how many got 500, but listen, 3 product points and you're at $100. 5, you're at 200. 10, you're at 500. Okay. You could go get 5 brokers, sub brokers today, and you got $500. I hope y'all hear me. The money is very simple. You can get 10 brokers and you make $2,500. Okay. Now that's weekly. That's your weekly. So our week starts over on Sunday morning. So the week ends on Saturday at 3 a.m. It starts again, and you can go and repeat, and you can repeat this money over and over. So if you did that every week, minimum, y'all, you're talking about $10,000 a month. And that's just one way of getting paid. That ain't including all the other ways you're going to get paid. So you got a check match. So just like a real estate model, if you guys, have experience in real estate, put a 1 in the chat. Just like real estate, a broker gets paid every time a house gets sold. I'm a loan officer, and like I work for a bank in real time. Every time I close on a deal, they get paid. If you're in insurance, every time a policy is written, somebody's getting paid. This is the same thing. So you can set up sub brokerages. So if Selena is out in Chicago and I'm over in Georgia, and Selena go out and Selena make money, then I'm going to, depending on my title, guys, make 20% of that. So when you come in, those points also dictate your title. Okay. The more points you get, the more your title grows. And you got people who are running through these titles because those point values are so strong around building sub brokerages. 20% of their commission. If they make 300, 20%. They make 3,000, 20%. Okay. And it goes through 10 levels. Just so you know, you can get paid on 10 levels deep in this comp plan. Again, no title requirements for you to go up. It's very simple. And those points, guys, are cumulative. So if you look at this monthly infinity growth bonus, they're rewarding you to grow your business. Okay. As you grow your business, all the points that are coming into your business portfolio are rolling up to you. All right. So once you have 150 points on a monthly basis, you're guaranteed a payout of $1,000. Y'all hearing me? So what that looks like is, okay, Michelle, I can go out. All right, I can get 10 brokers and everybody got 15 points, and that's to play for $1,000 a month. And for some people, that's a small number. All right, well, cool. Go get 2,000. That means I can go out and get 20 sub brokerages. Everybody got 15 points. I'm guaranteed 2,000 a month. Guys, it continues to go up and up and up, where now you're talking about, where you can be in position to earn yearly over $1.5 million in this entity called FreedomPath. So what I love about it is it's truly setting people up for financial freedom, because number one, we're resolving the issue around financial literacy. We helping people with their credit. We helping people access business credit. They can take that business credit. They can get funded. They can get funded. They can come out the kitchen into a storefront. They can, not be a tax professional in her office at home. She can be a tax professional with multiple locations across the country. I can finally get my juices in a store. I can take my brand to Target and Walmart. I can literally become a part of, this capitalistic society that's creating billionaires every day, but my community has been left out. All right. So this is a win, guys. You get dedicated broker training. The training here, they have some great trainers already in the back office that are just so powerful. If you jump in there when you first get started, we do have a video you can watch as you're launching that walks you through everything, weekly and monthly bonuses. So depending on how much money you need and how fast, you don't have to be waiting, right? High growth opportunity. Again, as a business owner, just think supply and demand. How many people need what I got? Is there an opportunity here? And the answer is yes. $129 should not stop anybody on this line from getting started. Very unique entrepreneurial approach. I love, that you can, co-brand or be your own brand. You don't have to market FreedomPath anywhere if you don't want to. You're going to see, for me, you'll see Kofa Financial Group or Kofa Legacy Group on a company call. I'm FreedomPath. In a training, I'm FreedomPath. But in a marketplace, I'm my own brand. I'm my own entity. Just like you guys have your own established following. Everybody got their tribe, right? And so you get to work it when you want. Training certificates and licensing. If you want to get licensed in the insurance, they pay for that. I know we have several people already in the insurance space, here with their teams. Recognition, travel. We have an upcoming event. They moved the Miami event. It's going to actually be our first event together as a big group. It's going to be in March, and it's going to be in Atlanta. So you're able to get the tickets for that, guys. But what I love is this is a real business. How real is it? It's willable, it's sellable, and transferable. Any money you make in this back office can be willed down to your children and children's children. It can be willed to, any organization that you decide upon your transcending out of this earth. Okay. So this is a real business, and any money you make is your money, and it belongs to your business. All right. So if you're on the line, guys, I'm going to take a few questions, but what I want you to understand is, as simple as this is, it's really a no-brainer, but I know some people are going to be like, well, you know what, Dr. Kofer, it sounds good, but yeah, I got enough on my plate. Okay, cool. Whoever invited you on here tonight, they're serious and they about to run with this. Okay. So if you know anybody that need business credit or business funding, send them a referral. In fact, we already created a couple of referral programs. One I created, ministry for money for ministries. If you know a church, they maybe don't want to come in as a business entity. Guess what? Send us your people. Every time they get funded, I'm going to give you 10% of my commission. Whatever I make, you get 10% back, right? Fund a friend. You want to send me your people, best friend. You don't want to get in business with me. Cool. Fine. Stay where you at. I'll throw you a little 5%. I'm going to make 40, but I'll give you 5 since you don't want to be in with me. Okay. And then maybe you got some questions. And then for those of you that are action takers, like Domonique said, then obviously, she's putting you guys in position to win with her out the gate. I heard her say, she want to position, her top 10 people. And you heard Selena said, Domonique put me on. She helped me make my first 6-7 figures in the industry. So obviously, you're around people who want to win and who know how to win. And so now it's just a matter of you winning with them. All right. So we definitely don't want to leave anybody behind in this season. That's been asking for something new. You've been praying for something different. It's definitely here. And so that's it, y'all. That's the presentation in a nutshell. Domonique, Selena, if you guys wanted to add anything, definitely the floor is yours. And if you got anybody on the line, you can raise your virtual hand right above the reaction button. Raise your virtual hand and I'll answer the questions you guys have. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Michelle. Amazing job, and the products. You said how much is the AI credit repair? The AI that does
$189.
Okay, somebody's asking that. Do y'all have any questions? Y'all can ask questions.
I think Jerome's mic is open. Mr. Bigham.
Jerome.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't put it on the bottom shelf. So my question is, who's in? Listen, it's on the bottom shelf. I mean, it's a simple company guide. Like, I mean, it's very Taria says she's in. Kim is ready. Awesome. That's what I love to hear. It's a simple business model. I mean, it's not complicated. It's not like you got to go build 15 legs and they got to have a certain title in order for you to get it. It's all points. Every product has a point. The more products Jackie's in, yes, Kim says no brainer. The more points you get, the more money you make. It's just that simple. It's an easy comp plan. It's not complicated. No retractions. We just, do clean business and you don't have no problems. You do clean. I'm gonna tell you, they are a tech company, so it's hard to get around that back office playing games with them. And they got it set up, but I'm gonna tell you, like, it's an easy business. Ryan is very humble. I've been able to meet him in person since launching, and just came from humble beginnings. Like grew up like many of us with just not having enough and wanting more out of life. And his best friend Kevin was just the IT guy. They brought their ideas together. Hey, look, you techie. Hey, I'm finance. Ryan has worked for every bank except Wells Fargo. In leadership and management. He's been around the industry since 16. He's wrote comp plans for, companies that have scaled to $1 billion mark. He brought in a gentleman who actually is my personal mentor, Mr. Chet Seeley, who's been in the forefront of multiple companies and trained to the $1 billion mark. Some, hundreds of millions over, just multiple millions. So we have a good corporate team here, and they're very approachable. And I do like that. They're in fact so approachable, they're visible. I did a call last night with over 150 some tax pros, and Ryan co-presented with me. So you don't get that a lot of times in the corporate level. So welcome to the team. Nobody has any questions. You guys have amazing leadership here. Go ahead, Selena. I see you.
Hey. Okay. I just wanted to say that, I've been in this company for over a week now. And what I have seen has been nothing short of phenomenal. I mean, I have literally, because the bottom line is that, I've been in this industry and I looked at probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of credit reports. And this surprisingly that most of the time when I was in furniture sales and I was in real estate, 90% of the clients that came in that was either trying to rent a house or they was trying to get furniture, credit was bad. I'm like, what the heck was y'all doing? And at that time, I didn't really know the importance of credit. People don't even know that credit report can literally change your life dramatically. You can literally go from, this song, you started from the bottom, now you're here. Literally, your credit will take you there, okay? And I'm a personal testimony. My credit score is now at a point where if I want to go get business funding, I can get 150,000, do some things and invest and flip and then pay that off. And now they're going to give me 250,000. Then you can literally scale up the money with your credit score. It's like, if anyone on here, you need your credit fixed, I suggest that you want to also share with people, because right now they got AI finna take 8.5 million jobs away. These people out here need us, okay? We need to share with everybody. Get your credit fixed so we can get you some money. That's all I gotta say.
And you can thank you, Selena, because I'm one of them people. Credit changed my life, y'all. I got in the industry, my score was in the 500s, and so we've been able to leverage our credit for everything, and we do leverage it because that's what other communities have done for centuries. But you know, when you come in as a broker, you are just a broker. You know, if you want to you have the credit repair, you can add that. It's $289 if you want to have the Freedom Wealth and the brokerage. So it's a little bit more, but the way they set it up, they know, you know, some people already have their credit together. So they was like, I don't need, I'm gonna pay you extra for that. So there is the opportunity. If you already, you know, you good on paper, your score is, you ain't ashamed of it, then you don't need it. But if you do need the services, definitely you can always upgrade. You know, if you need anything on the platform, you can sell it to yourself. They give you the ability to create a promo code. You can promo yourself and you get paid on your own stuff. You know, as a loan officer, if I close a mortgage of my own, I cannot get paid on that. And so here with Freedom Funding, if you close a deal, you close anything on it, you can actually get paid on your own deals. We see you, Joan. Go ahead.
Hi.
Good evening.
You did a fabulous presentation.
Appreciate
I
it.
got on a little bit late, but I was seeing this promotion on Facebook. So I'm so glad that it's now affiliated with us. I have two gentlemen right now. One is looking to refinance and pull money out of two homes. He's also doing a new construction. And I have another contractor that I was gonna refer this business to other people. But now that I have you on the line, can we take care of them here?
So the first question you're asking, is that a residential deal? Or is that a commercial deal? The one that's trying to refi?
It's two residential home and one commercial.
Yeah, so we don't do residential on this platform. So if you need a good loan officer, hint, hint, clue, clue. But we don't. So on this platform, we do real estate products. We do new construction. We do fix and flip, but we don't do anything personal. So everything on this side of the deal, once you get started, it's all business entity. So let's say that third deal you're talking about, we could be able to do that on this platform. Person needs money, they want to build, you know, I don't know, a apartment complex, we can help. They want to, you know, build up a school, we can help. They want to go in and gut out a nursing home and whatever they want to do, transform it, we can help with that.
But we
don't
got
do
two
the residential.
customers. I said we got two customers right now. The two gentlemen that I'm speaking of, they can fit our platform.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
One, not the personal refi, but the latter two, yes.
No, both of them is doing new construction also.
For themselves, or like
No, to sell, to resell.
Oh, to resell, yeah. So if they own the land, we can do a new construction out the ground. So they have to own the land. So the loans that we offer here, guys, we have over 177 different partners. But if it's new construction, the entity must already own the land. So if they have the ability to get the land secured, then we can fund the deal.
Well, he's got the second gentleman has about 5 different projects that he owns the land free and clear.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we can do that here. So once you get in, I'm gonna show you real quick. Once you're in, you're gonna have your back office, and let me go here real quick. You're gonna have your back office, and you'll go into the funding tab, and you'll send him the application, and that's it. Okay. Once you send the application out, somebody from the underwriting team, I'm gonna minimize this, it won't let me. Somebody from the underwriting team is gonna give them a call. Okay. And they'll reach out to them. They'll loop you into a text thread and they'll take it from there. Some of the real estate deals can be funded in as little as 72 hours. It depends. Like,
oh, wow.
The loans that are going to take the longest are going to be like the SBA loans, but most of the others, 48 to 72 hours. I got a gentleman on my team just did a salon owner, Sunday she applied, she got funded on Wednesday. I just had 2, I got approved today. So it just depends, you know, like the loan type, but it's not taking forever for them to get approved.
Can I ask you one more question about the SBA? Because I have a lot of my affiliate, including myself, we're certified SBA small business owners.
Mm-hmm.
And I also with the federal government, but I always get denied on the SBA loans because either credit or not having enough in my bank statements. So if you guys can help me and put me together, I would be grateful.
Yeah. So you get to go through the academy as well. So let's just say you already just identified why you're getting denied. There's typically two ways to get approved. It's either, you know, you got the capital revenue showing it, so revenue-based approval, or either you got the scores, right? And so if a person is deficient in either or those areas, then the Business Credit Academy, you can take that on yourself as a partner. You can sell it to yourself and you can go through the course. So it's self-paced, it's AI driven. You know, once you're in there, you have a little tutorial. She's walking you through step by step, but you can put yourself, you know, through that. And so now you're in position as well to get the qualification that you need. I was trying to show you guys how the back office thing. Hold on.
Does it have personal funding too for people, just the regular people who don't have a business?
Yeah, so as a perk of membership, so if the person has the Freedom Wealth membership, which is like the AI credit side of the personal side, the consumer side, we do personal loans on that side. So, but they have to have the membership. If they're not in the membership, they don't have access to the personal loans. But we do have that as a resource.
Okay.
Okay. Great questions. Let me share my screen real quick. Okay, so real quick, this is my daughter's back office. For whatever reason, it's just the screen not showing. Hold on. It's blank. Okay, let's see. All right, so real quick. All right, so if you go here to funding, on the left side right here, okay, when you get your back office tonight and you guys will get set up with Domonique or whoever invited you on, you'll go here to funding, okay? If you got somebody, you know, like out the gate, say, I'm ready, okay? You go there, you're going to click on funding, and it's going to open up this little tab. When you do the onboarding training, you'll hear in there, we suggest you send the links to yourself too, so you can just kind of see where you are. You can send a free success scan. So if a person's business may not all the way be there yet, you can send a free success scan. It's going to overall assess where they are, overall health of their business. It's going to tell them what they're doing really good, where they're strong at. It's going to tell them where they're weak at, what they need to do to build. And it'll even feed them into our course for free. And they can take so much of it. It's a lot of value. And it's going to pop up and say, hey, you need to go ahead and get back and get with Domonique and get started on that Business Credit Academy. But you can send the application here. So if a person is already ready, you type in the email address, boom, and you send the application. If you got somebody and they're like, well, yeah, I've been, you know, doing Stripe and my stuff ain't organized and I ain't got no business credit, then you can send them the success scan. The success scan is a great lead magnet for them to eventually become a business partner with you. Okay. But, you know, once you guys get started, we have an onboarding training that'll take you through all of this. The training, the marketing material is already done. You can, you know, recreate it to match up your brand and all of that. So $129 is the investment, $49 a month for the business, and that will get you in position where now you can go out and start your own sub brokerages and you can offer funding to people all across the country. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. So yes, that's anybody who wants to get started, whoever invited you, just let them know that you're ready, right? And like I said, this call was a private call. So if you hear, you definitely want to get your position, because it's gonna be a lot of people who getting this information afterwards. And also, if you're part of the Beverly program, they're actually going to have that back there as well. So that's pretty powerful. So people going to be joining anyway, with or without you, if you're in there. So it might as well just get started tonight. So thank you, Michelle. Thanks, Selena. Thanks everybody for coming on here.
All right, you guys. I'll send you the replay when it stops. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Welcome aboard, everybody.
Yeah, call me real quick. I got a question.
Thank you.
Okay, dear. I got you. Okay. Bye-bye.